Hello class, this is the fourth example in in trigonometry with true bearings. Let's get straight into it. Now be very careful. I've saved this one for last because if you read carefully, it's in two stages. Let's look very carefully. A boat sails 8 kilometers on a bearing of 120 degrees true, and then 4 kilometers on a bearing of 80 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this would look like. Okay, so let's draw this first bit first, ignoring the second bit after the then. Boat sails 8 kilometers on a bearing of 120. Let's draw our compass rose. Let's draw it in the center, or somewhat in the center, because I know what it's going to look like. Alright, so it's going to be slightly off center for now. And because it's in two stages, I'm going to draw it smaller than I usually would. So I need as much space as I can. That is north. So 120 degrees. Well, remember we should always find the direction first. So 120 degrees true. So starting from north, going clockwise, this is 90. If you go all the way, this is 180. So it's somewhere in between here. Let's just draw it so it's going about this way, like so. There we go. That is for 8 kilometers. That there is 8 kilometers. And that is 120 degrees from here. That is 120 degrees. And then 4 kilometers on a bearing of 80 degrees true. Which means wherever we stopped, I'm going to erase it just a little bit, wherever this point stops, we're going to draw another compass rose, like so. That's north once again. And then from this second compass rose, we interpret the second piece of information. So 80 degrees would be about this way. So remember, this is about 90. So 80 degrees is close to 90. So let's just draw it like so. And that there is 4 kilometers. 4 kilometers. Here's now the tricky part. It's asking how far east is the boat from its start point. Okay. I'm just going to extend this. Okay. So, and you'll see why a little bit later. I think it's best if you follow suit and extend this as well. So now it's asking how far east. Oh, sorry, one piece of information I missed. This is now 80 degrees. There, okay. How far east from its start point? So east would be from here, from its start point, all the way, like so. So it's going to go this direction here, like this. So pretty much what we need to find is this length of the line here. Now it seems like, wait, there's no triangle that I can see. But really what we can do is we can break down these two lengths as, let's label this X, like this. And this length is Y, but if you look carefully, that length is the same as this length. See? Because this length is the same as this length. Let's label this one Y. Let's now put our 90 degrees like so. And now we have two sets of triangles that we can work with. Let me just erase this. Hope you can see that. Okay, hope you can see that's really just calculating this length and then adding it to this length here. Okay, so now let's work with the angles that we are given. If this is 90, okay, this angle inside here must be 30 degrees. So let me erase this now. And yes, I highly advise you to use pencil for this. So remember, that was 120, which means this here must be 30 degrees. If this is 80 and this here is 90, you need 10 degrees more to make 90 degrees, like so. So normally I would do this with two different ways, but for this, since it's such a complicated question, I'm only going to be showing you one way of doing it. Okay. So for this, we have a angle. We have from this triangle. In case you can't see it, I'm going to highlight it in blue. There we are. In this triangle there, that's in blue, we have a hypotenuse, adjacent, and an angle. So adjacent, hypotenuse, that means we have cos. So cos of 30 degrees is equal to x, which is adjacent, over 8. Solving this, we get 8 cos 30. So x is equal to 8 cos 30, we get 6.93 kilometers. That's at 2 decimal places. All right, let's move right along. So that's in that triangle. In this triangle, if you can see it, I'm highlighted in red. We have an angle. This value of y, which is adjacent, and also we have this side here, which is opposite the 90 degree, so that there is the hypotenuse. Adjacent hypotenuse, that is also cos. So cos of 10 degrees is equal to y over 4. So 4 cos 10 equals y. So y must be equal to 4 cos 10 degrees. That is 3.94 kilometers. That's at 2 decimal places. And now, remember, the final answer is asking us how far east is the boat from its start point. So east was that line that I drew all the way like this. And to find that, we take our answer of x and add it to our answer of y. So it's going to be x plus y is equal to, we're going to take our two values here, 6.93 plus 3.94, and our final answer is 10.87 kilometers. I'll invite you now to try and figure out the same thing, but this time it's how far south. This one's a lot more tricky. Okay, how far south is this endpoint from the start point? Okay, I'll see you in the next one for that one. But yes, best of luck.